Golgur's order has given him permission to sail with us.
Greetings. I brought my own ship, Corpse Maker, and more of my brothers may yet join us on the journey. We also brought a capture vessel. Actually light, which mounts a ballista. We call it the Golden Wasp. We've brought up most of the ale in Ostakan for our voyage, as I think we'll be heading for the sweltering seas of the south.
Croesus is well known and respected in the Empire and the world. He mines sulfur from islands in the Gulf of Charas. Now he uses some of Kurik's slaves, but I guess the Grand Lords and Ladies don't know that, or choose not to know.
No, not hard to find at all. On the way there, I heard some fishermen who chase tuna in the Gulf of Charas, and they say he is known to frequent a string of islands known as Skatrias. They're said to be rare and foul-smelling. I can't think why a merchant would want to go there. They not the sight of these sulfur mines where the captives are shipped. I say we set out for these islands and hunt for Croesus. Did you see that big fiery ball? Not very accurate, I'll warrant. But if one of our ships gets hit by one of those who don't jump into the sea in time will die a nasty death. I've heard Crusas does this. He doesn't try to maneuver or run, but lashes his ships together, building himself a floating fortress. He mounts mangonels on them, and peppers any attackers with flaming pitch. Not a bad tactic, if you've got the time to prepare, and you just want to be left alone. Most attackers will keep their distance, and look for easier prey. If all our ships row in together, we'd be presenting enough targets that we're bound to get hit. So let's not do that. Here's another idea. I saw you handle that fire ship at Omor, and I think you're the one to take the helm. I'll come with you, though, to keep my men rowing briskly. That was a good fight. You did a fine job taking out those mangonels. Now then, I wish to present you with my old acquaintance, Salautus Crusas, who gave himself up when the last of his men fell to our swords. He seems very sure of himself for a man of his circumstances, and will no doubt try to bluster his way out of trouble. Crusas, step forward.
I am Salautus Crusas. I sail under the protection of the Sea Hounds. If you kill me, it will not go well for you. Yes, I buy slaves. They work my sulfur mines. Sulfur is valuable, and if I did not mine it, another would. Anyway, these islands are part of no kingdom, and I am violating no law. Since when does a pirate like yourself care about such things? So then, I believe I have heard of you. Purig spoke of you. From what I know, I think I can be of use to you. Do we have a bargain? I tell you what I know, and you give me my freedom. So then, when I last spoke to Purig, I saw your sister among his captives and tried to buy her. Not that one, he said. That's my insurance against a pair of avenging furies. I think he grudgingly admired how persistently you pursued him. He told me the whole story. Apparently, you had taken passage with him on some voyage to the north, hoping to find and free your sister from pirates. Then, you stole his ship, or so he said. Realizing that you were a dangerous enemy, he made inquiries among his sea hound allies to find her. Now, he keeps her as a hostage on a ship in his fleet. So, I can tell you how to find Purig, which means you found your sister as well. But if you harm me, it's likely you'll never have such a chance again. So I repeat, do you bargain? He told me the whole story. Apparently, you had taken passage with him on some voyage to the north, hoping to find and free your sister from pirates. Then, you stole his ship, or so he said. Realizing that you were a dangerous enemy, he made inquiries among his sea hound allies to find her. Now, he keeps her as a hostage on a ship in his fleet. So, I can tell you how to find Purig, which means you found your sister as well. But if you harm me, it's likely you'll never have such a chance again. So I repeat. Indeed. So then, Purig has run a bit short of money and has arranged to sell off some of his captives in the Granfjord, his hideaway in the north. He will be anchored there for the next several weeks, doing business with his favored buyers. You may be able to get close to him without him suspecting that anything is amiss. He will not sell your sister, though, as I explained.
Were you to be one of these buyers?
Among others, yes.
Good. Then we will take your ship. It has fine lines and expensive fittings, and I have no doubt that Purig, who has an eye for costly things, would recognize it instantly. If Purig is holding your sister as a hostage, then capturing his round ship will be a very delicate affair. If he sees Krusa's ship and believes that we are Krusas, he may be able to allay his suspicions while we sneak aboard and turn things to our advantage. We shall need to think on this. It might even be good to keep Krusas with us to converse with Purig or his crew. Ah, good news, Krusas. You are indeed worth more to us alive than dead. For now.
For now, you say. What, might I ask, is to be my fate?
Well, that's decided then. We should return to Astrakan to refit and gather our allies, then prepare to sail for Angrenfjord.
Well, here we are, ready to set sail for Angrenfjord and settle accounts with our enemies once and for all. Lahar will sail with us, and Bjolgur and more of his brothers may join us at our destination. We have Krusa's ship, and Krusas too, of course, much as he might not like it, and hopefully the element of surprise. We just need to consider how to turn this best to our advantage. Are you ready to sail to the...
Tunar, an exemplary escape. Is the captive safe?
You two snatched their ship right out from under their noses. A fine story to tell my brothers. If we survive this.
Ahoy to you, Bjolgur! And ahoy to you, Lahar! She is indeed safe with us. But now... You two brave fellows get on our plane.
come. You and your companion? I will fall upon you like an eagle and tear out your livers. I will shatter your ships to splinters. I will spill your blood upon the waters. I will send your corpses to the slimy depths. Your skull will be a home for scuttling things, and Moran shall make a toothpick of your shit bone. Do you hear me? Weapon of vengeance against the house of Obi-Wan. I would have drowned them in their own blood. But the free warriors of the North who stood against the tyrant, I would have showered them with gold. I would have given them the fame they deserve. Ruled the northern seas. That is all for now. Instead, the kings are one thing. Gunner and I fought. Have the master hand. So do you like what you've wrought? Armor and having your men just cut me down, is there? But we won the war. I win, I go free. You said trust me. If you win, you will lose the
Heaven's mercy. I had given up hope. I thought I'd die in that dark place, in the power of those cruel men. That awful night, I woke to cries and screaming and smoke. Mother and father... I won't speak of it. Some of those villains grabbed me and threw me over a horse. In the camp I saw our little brother. My heart sank, but I did not see you, and that gave me hope. They separated us. They took the younger, stronger ones to be marched to the coast. They mocked us, telling us we would be worked until our deaths on some hot island mine or on some frozen shoreline. I told them that you would come after me with an army of warriors and see them all hanged. I did not believe it, though. I just could not bear to have no answer to their taunts. We arrived in Ostrakan. He was smuggled in by night, as the slave trade was banned by the Vlandian king, although many there merely profited from it. Eventually, Purrig came to buy us. He questioned us all closely about our families. At first I thought he was trying to find out whether he could get a ransom for us. He was trying to find someone related to you. Oh, he feared you, and was keeping me to protect himself from you. That made me proud, despite my misery. They threw me in that cell when he found me. When we sailed from port to port, sometimes I could press my ear to the door. I could hear Purrig discussing his plans to topple the Nord king and build a pirate empire. Your name again and again, as their schemes were foiled and the noose around his neck grew tighter. And then, just a short while ago, I heard your voice at the door of my cell, and I knew heaven had answered my prayers. Heaven bless you, brother. I am ready to do my part for our family and our future. But I can see our men calling you. Get us to safety and we will speak again.
I hate to interrupt, but we need to move fast. We've got men badly hurt, and our water stocks are low. My lads won't be leaving any loot behind, though. Not after they bled for it. We shall see you in Ostrakan.
Well, your sister is free, thank the gods. You gave Purig a far more honorable death than he deserved. Men will speak well of you. As for the Sea Hounds, I hear they've mostly scattered. It's time for me to return to my home in Vineland. I've settled what I wish to settle. And all this rowing and ramming and climbing and jostling and fighting is hard on my old bones. My men, though, well, some of them have been quite impressed by your leadership. They want to follow you if you'll have them. And as I mentioned, they prefer to sail on our ship, the Wavesteed. So I guess that's yours too, if you'll have it. She'll carry you well, especially in the rough seas of the north. You should come see me in my village, Logshoven in Vineland. It's not much, not for a warrior like you, who's no doubt seen all the wonders of the Empire and the lands beyond. But we can pass a summer's night on the beach and drink to our deeds. Farewell, my friend.
It's good to be free and back on land. Things have changed so much, though. Men follow you, jump to their feet to obey your orders and speak of your deeds. One moment I'm a slave, and the next I seem to be some sort of noble lady. I need some time to rest. I will seek out our brother. Again. May life lead to heaven for us.